I produced my sheet to those, to the different one that they've got, and they had no case.
Oh, I'm happy with that. Might have a pint now.
I've got to be doing something. If I'm not working, I'm boozing. You know, that's the way it is.
But now you're going. You say you're going for a drink now. Well, that'll last for about 3 days.
I should imagine so, yeah.
Does your wife know?
She doesn't know yet. She doesn't know yet that I'm going on. She'll know about 10 o'clock when I don't take supper in. She'll know then. And then she'll probably go in a shell for about 3 days. Won't talk to me. And then when I'm coming down off the bay, then she starts on me then. But when I get it all then. That's probably the worst part about coming down off the booze, is the missus nagging you in the ear hole.
I know when it gets to like 10:30, 11, if he hasn't come home on a break, then I know he's in the pub. So it's just a case of, oh, good night. I go to bed and just leave him to it.
What's he like with his hangovers? Is he terrible to suffer, or do you just leave him in peace?
And just leave him.
I get on the couch.
He gets on the settee and that's it.
I don't argue. I listen. Because I know I've done wrong. I know I'm in the wrong when I've been out for 3 days. So I'll just listen.
Well, I'm praying on a rain in California.
How do you put up with him?
With great difficulty. I need a medal.
Where is everyone then?
Can't get a team out.
What's happened?
A few of the lads are banned. Just a waste of time. There's 7 of us there. There's no point in playing.
Unicorn will be here.
Yeah, but Salford Snooker haven't got a team.
You joke. We needed you to beat them today. Can't believe it.
It's 11 o'clock now. We'll get fine for a late kick-off for a start. Got to get the nets together.
Always look on the good side. Liverpool got beat today. Jürgen.
Jürgen! So, we'll put a letter into the league again.
Yeah, fill the match card in with your team.
Yeah.
And send it off.
No problem.
Good start.
Not filling
Can't
up.
get a team.
Well, they've all phoned in, they're working. Margie, Peter, Craig, and the players we had banned, they couldn't play anyway, so they haven't got a team. So, have to give them the game.
But even if they turn up with 9 or something like that, you're not going to bother playing?
Not really, because I want to win the league. You know what I mean? Say one of my good players gets an injury. It's not worth it, is it? Right. All the players are all dispersed now and all that.
So what's going to happen now? Where are you all going now?
Oh, we've done all on here somewhere to just watch a couple of games, and then it's all back to the boozer. Watch the match.
These things happen. That's Sunday football. He's done his utmost. He's informed everybody, so there's no incurred cost anywhere. So he's done everything he can. He's done an excellent job. Informing the opposition and everything.
I just have to pay you now, don't have to turn
No, I don't want a fee. If I don't referee, I don't charge. No,
I've not brought them up.
It's Cheltenham week and Boise's taken time off work to study form. He's been following the horse Barton Bank all year, and that's his tip for the Gold Cup.
What price is that, please?
Becky and Billy, meanwhile, are harbouring thoughts of warmer climes. They've gone to town to book a summer holiday, their annual trip to Benidorm.
That's the experience. Benidorm it is. Go on, let's see what we can get for Benidorm.
You know, as they're setting off and they're running when they're all screaming and all the rest of it. As long as it's like a fancied horse that's just going in, and they're screaming and all that. Brilliant. Last time we went and we watched it all in the bar. We watched it on SIS in the bar. And we was at the track.
Oh yeah. You on the bank, you there. It's gone. Showdown cruising.
And the great Benidorm, you know yourself, if the hotel or the apartment that you're staying in hasn't got a pool, everybody else don't you? Everybody uses them. And what about the distance for the beach? Is that okay for you?
Yeah. It's downhill because we've had enough to just get on our belly.
You're old now. What about getting up? When do you go back that way?
You get a cab.
You get a cab. And it's only about £2 in a taxi, isn't it?
You on the bank. What's that? Flashing steel. The bloke on this back bank's trying to get to the front, John, because this bloke is gone. Too fast for it, haven't they? Come on, Martin, baby. Hiya now. Too down me now, isn't it? That's the gamble, lad. That's the gamble.
£199 plus your under-occupancy settlement. We'll get that booked for you. How are you paying for it?
Cash.
Right, let me see the colour of your money and we'll get it done for you.
This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking.
What I'll do first of all is go and get your receipt and then we can make payment. I can jot everything down that you give me.
Tell them off.
Okay, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to get your receipt and all the paperwork involved to book it. Won't be a sec.
The pain. The pain. And it's just didn't we do well? Well, we all did well there, didn't we? I wonder who the winner was.
You working again, mate?
Yeah, back to work Monday. Did anyone back that?
His sexual preference has got nothing to do with you. When he plays with himself or he plays with you, go over there and shut up. Oh no, his bottle went. Bottle went, boys. Yeah. Oh. So come you got on the score sheet this year? No sir, man with me. Walk backwards.
Pete, I'm taking you off, love. Sorry, mate, but, you know, I've got to give him a one. I thought you'd have actually scored there. In the end, Herb got out and thought I'd scored.
Hard luck, young man, hard luck.
I've had enough of it, to tell you the truth. Well, you've seen the hassle on the Sunday in the pub, they don't want to pay the subs, and yet on Sunday, I had an argument with them on Sunday because they all wanted to borrow out of it. You know, and nah.
Well, they come and ask you to borrow some out of the funds?
Out of the club funds. I mean, it's hard because you're chasing it back all the time. chasing it all the time. When you ask them for it, I'll give you next week. And it's not fair on the other lads that are paying it who are not bothering it, you know. But if they want to carry it on, they can do. Down to them.
But do you think it'll fold?
Yeah. Yeah.
But why have you stopped playing football?
Work commitments, for one thing, and I thought the lads was getting a bit out of order, tackling people. People have got to go to work in the morning. Salford Sunday League's about, in the 4th division especially, it's about just turning up on a Sunday and having a crack with lads, having a good game, shaking hands and having a booze afterwards. With certain people in team, you get a lot of malice. They want to kill you. They want to take you out of the game. They want to put you out of work for weeks, which I think's wrong.
A lot of people are hanging the boots up this year, so to take things from there, I don't think we'll sign anybody else on. I think we'll just call it a day.
There's not enough of them on it now, and like you know, we've only been getting 11, 12 out every week now, so you can't run a team on 12 players. No chance. So it's about right. No, time to call it a day. The league tell us this year we'll go up, but like we've said to them now, we've had enough really, packing it in. They're getting too old and fat, some of them.
Won't you miss it though, Salford snooker?
I will. Yeah, you'll miss the crack because you won't get as good a crack with any other team. I can play on a Saturday, but you know, they take it, you know, very serious. So, yeah, it's very funny with them lot. Very, very funny. Very funny.
Benny these! Go on, Neil! Go on, my little girl, you Benny these coming home! Go on, the 4! Go on, little girl, get going now!
Greyhounds are going to the traps.
He said she's alright, dog. I said, don't you take a punch. I said, don't you? I said, don't you say that about my girl. Did you? Yeah, no. I don't you say that about my girl. He said, she's a dog. I said, nothing wrong with her. She's dead polite as well, wasn't she, Jay? Effing this, effing that. More Gino without tractor. You're back. Six more Gino. Here he is. Oh, he's here, lad. Look at him. Cheers, Mark Thatcher. Reason why you have to win. He went missing in the desert. I'm out there today. Is he going in this too, though? Who? Yeah, definitely going to win. Definitely. I reckon I'll be like that. I reckon I'll be like that the last race. Watching it on the monitor. We're getting more bird in it. Hey, you can have a sub out on the next race. Race 7. Katie's boy. Katie's boy. What price? What price is there? The only paper that's done it. Get over him, Brian! Clean it!
We started it off and we always said it'd be for fun. No matter if we finished last, top, in the middle, we always said it'd be, you know, we'd have a good laugh out of it, good crack, and I think that's what we've had out of it at the end of the day.
The last game of the season and the last ever game for Salford snooker. Regardless of the result, they were guaranteed 4th place in Division 4.
Keep playing it! Hey, come on! What are you doing? Hey, referee!
What's the council about in here, don't they? Brilliant ball, these balls that Hancock. Don't put him back. Half time, Billy. Right, he's coming off. Hancock's coming off. Did you put one? Thank God for that. Very good. Half time.
What's your feeling? I mean, it's what, 3 years the team's been going. Are you not a little sad that it's all coming to an end?
Myself, no, because if anyone wants to take it over, it's there for them, but no one's interested. That's how much interest there is, no one wants to know. See, all the gear's there for them, and all they've got to do is vote the meeting, but no one's interested, so I don't see why I should be really. I won't lose any sleep over it.
It's an end of an era though, Bill, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Everything comes to an end.
Great memories, great moments. What's been the best moment? Best moment you've had with Salford snooker?
Oh, loads of them. Loads of them. Just can't remember any really. That's how good they've been.
Absolutely fucking rubbish! Garbage! Lion! Fucking down, John! Back! Get him fucking absolutely up it! Come on, lad! It's down when you're ready! Go! Get it! Get it! Let him go.
How can you keep quiet like you got a chance on goal? How can you keep quiet?
And the end of an era as well.
Finish. Well, referees spoil it like that, don't they? How can you play with duckheads like him?
I only got booked.
You should have got sent off twice.
Had a good crack, didn't we? Had a good laugh. So it's alright, I'm not bothered now. Had a good laugh. Had a good season. Yeah, finished up there.
And now, the end is near, and so I face final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, when the time's certain. I've lived a life that's full, fucking alive. I've travelled each and every highway. Oh no, but more than this, I did it my fucking way. Oh, what is a man?
Sky Sports with Ford Escort takes you to the heart of the action.
Fergie can only win and wait and hope that Blackburn slip up at Anfield. He's on a title hat-trick, but once again needs his boys to do what they do best.
Ford Escort Super Sunday.
Welcome live to Upton Park for full coverage of West Ham United against Manchester United. The game Manchester United have to win and then hope Blackburn slip up at Anfield. Thousands of fans here. It's a real cauldron. Memories flooding back of 1967 when United won 6-1 here to make themselves champions. West Ham, well, safety already for them. And joining me today is the great, Dennis Law, who scored 2 goals in that memorable game back in 1967. Now then, Dennis, are United going to do it again?
Well, I think that they could come here, and yes, they can win. It all depends, of course, what happens up at Anfield. But I think they could come here. They know that they have got to win today's game, and the way that they played the last month, I think that is not beyond the possibility.
But do you think that Blackburn are going to do the business up at Anfield?
Well, I said before the game that if Blackburn had to go there and get a draw, that I would fancy Blackburn for the title. The fact that they've got to go to Anfield and win, I think that is a difficult task indeed.
What a tremendous finish to this title race. Don't forget, both games are live on Sky Sports. On Sky Sports 1, you've got the choice of Blackburn and Liverpool. Here, we're going to bring you the Manchester United side of the story. Tremendous finish. United have really been putting together a string of results, 9 points out of the last 9. The West Ham fans, they can relax. Their team is safe, and they've only lost 1 of their last 10 games as well. This is not an easy place for Manchester United to come. In fact, I think they've only won here once in their last 20 visits, would you believe?
I wouldn't believe that, no.
True.
Is it definitely?
Absolutely true.
Ian, I'll trust you.
The last time was 1989. West Ham fans in their shirt sleeves. Somewhere backstage, they have a replica of the championship trophy, which is waiting to be presented to Steve Bruce in the event that United make it 3 in a row. And that has only been performed by 3 teams previously. Huddersfield in the 1920s, Arsenal in the 1930s, and Liverpool in the 1980s. And of course, the double-double is still on for Manchester United in the next 6 days. Amazing thoughts for these fans who've travelled down from the north and arrived here in lots and lots of time. Down in the tunnel, some real tension. But I must say, when the United boys arrived earlier, they just could not have looked more relaxed. And Alex Ferguson, too, was really taking the pressure off. He says, we've done tremendously well to get this far. It's all a bonus. Now we're really going for it on this final day. Alan Wilkie is the referee, ironically the man who sent off Eric Cantona on that fateful night at Selhurst Park. And Paul Ince, predictably, getting a very hostile reception from the West Ham fans, as he did last year here. And look at the little signs there. Judas, they've never forgot how he posed in a Manchester United shirt before he'd even signed for them. But I must say, they've got long memories. I hope we don't get too much of that kind of nastiness. Let's check the West Ham United side first of all this afternoon. They've put together a run of just 1 defeat in 10 games to ensure their safety in the Premiership, but they're forced into a change. Julian Dix has fractured a bone in his ankle, so Keith Rowland gets a rare outing at left back. The top scorer, Tony Coffey, is out again injured, along with the Dutch striker, Jeroen Border. So Don Hutchison, who scored some vital goals on the run-in against Blackburn and Liverpool, he'll play up front alongside Trevor Morley, who may well be playing his last game for West Ham today. He is eligible now for a free transfer. So this is how we think West Ham are going to line up. They always use those 2 wide men as well, Dennis, Hughes and Holmes.
Well, and they've got an important job today, apart from the obvious one, of course, of attacking and setting up chances for Hutchison and Morley. I think they'll have an important job today at defending. I think Neville and Irwin are attacking fullbacks from Manchester United. They will be on the attack. You will see that I think Hughes and Holmes will do a lot of defending today.
So that's the way West Ham line up, just the one change for them. As for Manchester United, on this key week in their history, they're boosted by the return of Roy Keane after injury and suspension. It's his first game since that moment of madness in the FA Cup semi-final replay at Villa Park. Alex Ferguson had to decide who to leave out, and the surprise is that it's Mark Hughes who's on the bench, but I'm told by Mr. Ferguson that he will play. The players very relaxed. They arrived at their hotel in Epping Forest last night, and they're being very, very cool about it, but I think the temperature is about to rise dramatically once this starts. Here's how United line up.
Well, I think that Roy Keane, of course, is very much a key player for Manchester United, but to be fair, United have done extremely well without him, but he is an important part. I'm surprised that they dropped Hughes, and I can't imagine for any other reason than really that he hasn't been playing particularly well this last 2 or 3 weeks. And people say, well, the game will be too fast. He's played in much faster games than this, and I would think the reason that he has dropped Hughes is because of his form rather than that the game will be too fast. I think it's a great onus on McClare up front, but no doubt, whatever happens during the game, I think we'll see Hughes come on at some stage.
That, I'm told, is definitely going to happen. There is Roy Keane. There was a big campaign, of course, which said he should miss the FA Cup final because of his indiscretion at Villa Park that night. Well, that seems to have been, well, not forgotten, but time has put a different perspective on it. He's back fit again. He will play here and almost certainly at Wembley itself. Paulins, well, just watch it. Every touch of the ball is likely to be booed, but he had the last laugh here last season. He got a late equaliser in a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really, that players get booed. Other players have left clubs and get a good reception, but just unfortunately here at West Ham, he seems to have been in the sort of bad books.
Game can do without it, that's for certain. Manchester United in their change strip, starting the 58th game of a long and turbulent season, and they're reaching out for history. Can they make it a hat-trick of league championships after waiting 26 years and Ince getting an early touch and an early boo? That's Irwin playing it forward. Worth just reminding ourselves that Manchester United have to win this game to have any hope of the title. McClare playing up front, trying to find a way through. Here's Don Hutchison. He's scored some vital goals of late. West Ham, I was talking to Harry Redknapp, the manager, beforehand. He said they will be pumped up. They don't want to end their season on a low, even though they're safe. And he says there's no such thing as a low-profile game against Manchester United as far as they're concerned.
Certainly not, but probably for the first time in quite a while that West Ham will be able to play relaxed football. They're now staying up in the Premiership, and I think the United would have preferred that. They wouldn't have liked to come here with West Ham having to get a point against them. So I think we'll see, well, hopefully an open flowing game.
Early touch for Peter Schmeichel. That's Repo winning it in the air. Remember, his header played a vital part in this championship story against Blackburn Rovers here a couple of weeks ago. First goal. West Ham have a very good record here against teams towards the top of the table. They beat Blackburn, they beat Nottingham Forest, they've beaten Liverpool, and they drew with Leeds.
I think the other games, of course, which they did win, and against the top teams, was in a situation where they had to win to more or less have survived in the Premier League. And I think today we'll see a little bit different. From United's point of view, they've got to be, which they have done through the years, they've got to be patient. They know that there's a long way to go. It's 90 minutes, and therefore they've got to take it quite calm, if they can.
And Wilkie is the referee. Big appointment for him, and he's proud to get it as well. Manchester United, we were mentioning 1967, though they will also remember 1992, when Leeds pipped them for the title, and very instrumental in that was a defeat here against West Ham, who were already doomed. And Alex Ferguson on that occasion described West Ham's level of commitment as almost obscene, as he remembered. Rawley laying this one back to Moncur. Will West Ham summon up a similar effort